everybody. It's pretty early in the morning here. It's about 7:30-ish. Um, I just wanted to show you that I ain't no slouch that lives on the couch. Um, I'm actually quite the gardener. Pat my own back. Ow. That's the shoulder I injured lifting my air conditioning unit. When I was lifting it, it had slipped, and I went like this and lifted, and it dropped. Part of it dropped on my shoulder, and now it's kind of sore. It's not. I mean, I can still lift it. I mean, you go like this, still kind of lift it. It's still sore. Um, oh boy! And when I touch it, boy, does it smart. I could go to touch it like this. Oh boy, it hurts worse than when I used to lift weights. I used to lift. I used to curl about 150 pounds. That was before winter hit, and then when winter hit, I quit working out. Um, but here's the air conditioning unit that I put in. I'll show you that real quick. Let's see. There's not very much light in here. We can see the air conditioning unit. That's my new air conditioning unit. It doesn't look pretty. Well, these boards don't look pretty, but I had to put the boards up to close off the space that I had there. Now over the top there, I got to put some caulking there, and I probably should put some caulking around the unit itself. Especially there, you can see some cracks, like air can get through there, and bugs can certainly get through there. Put a little bit of caulking, like right here. But these boards are up there solid, pretty solid with liquid nails. My old one didn't have settings like this, and that's not very cold air coming out of there, by the way. But anyway, because the other one would have froze you out of the place. So anyway, because I only had it on one setting, high cool. Right now I've got real cold air coming out of there. That's because the compressor came on. But it does its job. It keeps this place nice and cool. I'll say that for it. Now let's get over here, take a look at the garden. Please excuse the mess. I haven't cleaned any weeds out of it or anything. Oh, there's a cat. There's a big cat. So you can see, there's the garden. I'll zoom in a little bit. I gotta clear some weeds out, but there's the tomato plants. They look kind of shaggy right now. And there's my garlic. I think that garlic's ready to come out of the ground. Better look at it. There's some weeds around it too. Once I pull those out, it'll look better. Here's my potatoes I was telling you about. I already pulled about a small basket, maybe like half a bushel out. I probably got 2 bushels to dig up. I'm going to do that today. Over here, ooh, we got some early morning fog I see. We got pepper plants, and that side's really cleaned up. Boy, the lens is really fogged up right now. The humidity has got to them, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to dig up the rest of those potatoes today, and that's what I wanted to show you. Let's walk down the sidewalk a little bit here. Maybe the lens will defog by itself, I don't know. Here, let me wipe off the lens here. There we go. Is that better? That looks a little better. Okay, see? Yeah, that's way better. Humidity levels are rising. You can see my tomato plants here starting to get vines growing up with them. That tomato plant there looks like it's dead. I think I need to put some salt water on it, some Epsom salt. I need to tie the top parts there up to the top again. Looks like it's kind of wilted. But that tomato plant there looks good. Those other two look really good. Looks like the cherry tomato plants are the ones that are just kind of drooping to the bottom. They didn't do very good. I've got, I think I got 10 tomato plants in all. I usually have about 12 or 15. But this one here is small, like it's to the ground, but it still has tomatoes on it. I need to go through and pick the weeds off that one there. It's not growing very well, but it does have tomatoes on it. That one there died too. So I have 10. I lost 2. So I guess I have 8 tomato plants in all. I think those back row tomato plants are going to do really well. That's all I really need. So the heck with it, right? So now you got this plant here. I might plant a few tomato plants down here at this end. I got some space there. Replace those 2 that died. I'll just leave those spaces empty. There's a habanero pepper plant. They don't get very tall. But here's the rest of the potatoes. Oh, and right here in front of me is some Swiss chard that I decided I planted it on the edge, and boy, I tell you, Swiss chard is delicious. And over here, I gotta weed this out too. A lot of work to do today. Got cucumber plants. There's no cucumbers on them yet, but I've seen blooms. And I've seen little tiny cucumbers at the bottom of them where they're growing. But I got a weed eat there. And there's my sweet basil plant. Let's see. You see the sweet basil plant. I got to pick around it too. A lot of work to do. But over here are my pepper plants. If I had shoes on, I'd get closer, but I do got to zoom on this. This doesn't look too bad at all. There's some weeds there on the edge, but those pepper plants did really well as far as height goes. There's the only shorty of the bunch. Look at all the peppers growing off there. Look at that. If you could see, quite a few peppers, mainly hot peppers. These ones here in front are bell pepper plants, and I've got little tiny bells starting to grow on them. But this one here's the shorty. But as you can see, size does not matter. It's got a few cayenne peppers on it. I don't know how it's staying maintained. I need to put a little bit of salt tablets on it too. And there at the end towards the fence, big old pepper plants. Oop, right there. I think I have mostly cayenne peppers and jalapenos. Although I think some of my jalapenos that I planted are not hot, which kind of sucks. Around the other side of the fence there, I have some cabbage and stuff, but it's pretty much dead. I need to go pick it. I'll do that today as well. So, by the way, Does anyone know how to get caulking tube out of a caulking gun? I used all of this liquid nails you can see here, and boy, I really messed that up, didn't I? It's empty. I gotta get this. I know that you do this and you pull the handle back, and supposedly these things just pop out of there. Well, but I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that out. I'll do that later. And see, I've got some caulking, and I'm going to use this maybe on the outside of the air conditioner. Oh, there's some green beans, by the way. The green beans didn't do so well. I tried planting Italian green beans, and those didn't grow. And then I planted some other kind of green beans. I don't know what they are, but we'll see. Here at the end, just looks bad. But they didn't turn out so well. Here's the air condition unit from the back. I'm not going to step too far in there. So I couldn't get it to lean as far as I wanted to, but it's leaning enough where it can drain. Anyway, I'm gonna get my shoes on and get out there and start digging potatoes. Yeah, I know it's my vacation, right? So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Getting the camera dirty, but I wanted you guys to see real quick what I dug out. I'm sure you guys have seen potatoes before, but it started to rain, so I had to hurry up. I'm getting the camera all dirty, by the way, of mud. There you can see I finished the job. And here, I wanted to show you some cabbages before I tore them apart. There's a little dude cabbage. I'll throw that over there. Here is my smallest cabbage I ever produced. That's the smallest. And here is the biggest cabbage I ever produced. Look at that. You see that? That bad boy is huge. That's the biggest one. Look at these big ass leaves. It made just a medium size head, as you can see there. That's gonna be some good eating. But yeah. Real quick, let's get a look at the potatoes that I dug up. Here you can see potatoes I dug. Right, boy. And there we go. There's potatoes that I dug. And there's that. Those. All right. Anyway, here's the cabbage. I shot the potatoes. Let me shoot the potatoes again for you guys that didn't see. I don't know, hold on. Here's the potatoes. You can see there's like a lot of them. Those are potatoes. And there's potatoes there. And so now, alright. I'm getting out of here. Well, it started to sprinkle, but now as you can see, the clouds have dissipated and they've gone away. And there's the garden. And there might be some more like little smaller potatoes there. I don't know. This was, you guys saw the pepper plants I was talking about earlier. Here's some bell peppers on these plants. Got to zoom in close There's I don't know if you could see that or not. Yeah, there's one growing right there. See it? So, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go in and clean up, take a shower, and actually I got some caulking I need to do. I need to caulk around that air condition, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, have a good day. Thank you.